What's up YouTube? It's Hani here and welcome back to another episode of creating the BBT website series. Now, in the last episode we discussed about our planning process. We went through the series of questions in order to determine who's our audience, who's the owner, and what are we actually creating with this site. So now that we have our plan set up, it's time to actually get into designing the website. So in this video, we're going to be going through an activity called wireframing, in which we're going to be just sketching out our ideas and trying to get a feel of how this website is actually going to look and feel when we design it. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is get our paper and a pen. And the first thing we want to do is we're going to copy down the main goals, the main things we want on this website. So the first thing that I want on this website is my YouTube videos. Now this is one of the most important things that I need, because obviously we need, one of the biggest goals on this website is to promote this YouTube channel and to get this YouTube channel a lot more exposure. The next thing we want is our news, because obviously I want to be able, news and video articles. So basically this is going to be the section of I'm going to be delivering content to you guys and try to interact with a whole new audience that we haven't really discovered yet, just on YouTube. The next is we are going to have a social page. Now this is just a feature that I really want to have, because I feel as though I want to build a community. I want to build a community of people who are tech enthusiasts and want to come together and just discuss about technology. Whether it is a post I make, whether it is a video I make, I want to start up discussions and have conversations with new people. And we're going to also have an about page to describe about Bumblebee Technology on YouTube, to describe what are we actually doing on the internet and stuff like that. And finally, we're going to have a contact page in which people who don't know me or don't know Bumblebee Technology will be able to connect with me and ask me questions or give me feedback on the website. So now that we have our main objectives, it's time to actually get started to wireframe. Now wireframing isn't anything complicated. It's basically just sketching out your ideas and just letting it flow. So the first thing we're going to do is create a basic web page. So I'm just going to create a 3-sided rectangle and we're going to get started. So the first thing I think we should start off with a logo right here. Logo Bumblebee Technology. Have Bumblebee Technology right here. Have a slogan, welcome to the Tech Hive. Bumblebee Tech Hive. And we're gonna have these two here. And then we can have, how about we have that in a header, and then we can have a drop down menu. Here we can have our different components like home, about, so YouTube, news, social, etc. And then in the middle we can have something like a hexagon, displaying the content, something like, I'm a terrible artist, but you get what I mean. You know, we can have some sort of like a hexagon to embody the content. So let's say the YouTube is the one that's open. Well, we're gonna have that attached to it, and then a YouTube video in a hexagon. That could be something pretty cool. Let's start with another idea. So let's actually build on that idea that we created, but instead of having this navigation bar, I feel it's very traditional. I think what would be kind of cool, an original idea I was thinking about was sort of like having a landing page. So basically, you know, this will be the first thing you see when you enter the page. You'll have a logo right here, Bumblebee Technology, and then we can have different links up here to all these, and then we can have an arrow pointing down to see more, and then it will display the different content, you know. Then we can actually put it into a hexagonal grid, you know, where we can put some of the latest stuff that happened. So let's say this is a video, this is news, video. So this could be sort of the latest portal, a portal of latest. And then let's say someone, and then from the navigation bar, this navigation bar will come down right here. You know, when you scroll down, you can still have the navigation. And when someone clicks on this, and it'll be YouTube. Well, this will have a carousel effect, in which it will change to, you know, an array of hexagons with YouTube, with all the YouTube videos. I think that's pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. Let's do another one. Let's do something completely different. Let's just do let's do a whole nav bar down here, the logo up here, and then we can have the different links. Then we can have the hexagonal grid that we had here, only, you know, you can have that here, you know, blah blah. You know, this will be like your landing page sort of when you get in. So video, news, and then we can have this sort of downward carousel, you know. So this is where you enter from. So this will be sort of like your splash screen. So when you enter Bumblebee Technology, this is what you'll see. You'll see the logo, you'll see Bumblebee Technology, all the links, and you'll see like the latest page. And then when you click on one of these links, so let's say you click on YouTube, it will scroll down, and then we can have this nav bar continue. So we have everything scroll down. You know, this changes to this. And this will be all videos. You know? Yeah, that would be kind of cool. That would be pretty cool. That would be kind of cool to make. You know, I like this. I like the idea that we can have it continuous. You know, have like different, like have one general splash screen, and then have it scroll down. So far, I'm gonna mark this as one of my favorites. Okay. And we're gonna move down. Let's try something else. What about if we create a what you call it? Oh, but see, the problem with this is that it's not really interacting, you know, like it's hard. Like, let's say like you're on the social page, how is that gonna look? Like, you know, video and news, it's not really gonna be that difficult, you know. We can just have an array of videos and an array of news articles, but here it's kind of more difficult. But for like the social page, it'll be more difficult, you know, because I mean, I guess we could do it with the community forums and stuff like that, like a forum type thing, you know. We can work something out. But here, how about we create something like the nav bar? We can have Bumblebee Technology up here, and then we can have hexagons of the nav bars like YouTube, news, social, stuff like that. And we can have it all on the top, and then people will click on them. So as soon as you click on them, so let's say YouTube is a live one. Okay, then we can have it sort of expand, you know. So have it expand into a bunch of different YouTube videos, all bunched together, you know. And then we expand news, and then it will be just a bunch of news stories. That's pretty cool. What about have something like the logo and no, that's not dope. Well, I like this idea right here that we had with the nav bar being the hexagon. So let's actually continue with that idea and let's move it to here. So let's incorporate that with this. So we're gonna have a logo here, the Bumblebee Technology, so we can have a sort of splash screen that we were originally going to have. So that would be YouTube. Yeah, I'm a terrible artist, guys, so don't judge me. This would be social. I'd probably just put like the Twitter bird or something like that, or something of that sort. And then this will be about, and this will be contact. And I like this idea of having a sort of landing page with latest stuff, so that as soon as you get onto the site, you'll be able to directly see what's new and what have we been up to. So I like that. So let's do that. That's pretty cool. And then we click on this, so let's say we click on the news button, so the news will be highlighted, and it will slide down. So let's just continue it up here. So we want a new page, and then the news will slide down, and then it will expand out all the latest news stories that you can browse to. And if you click on one of them, like let's say you click on one of them, it will come in, it will just overlay on top, like it will take you to another screen onto the side, and then you can read that article and go back. This one's pretty cool too. So far I'm really liking this one and this one. These two are sort of my favorites right now. Well, now that we have a bunch of ideas out on our page, it's now time to actually decide what would be the best for the site. Now obviously I want this site to be interactive, I want it to be unique, I don't want it to be like every other website you see on the web. So obviously it needs to have some sort of character and some sort of uniqueness to it, which is why I'm leaning towards these two. So I'm actually going to use your help, your input in this one. I want to know, what do you guys, which idea do you guys like the best? Do you like this original one up here, where we have a sort of like a traditional layout? This one right here, where we introduce a clean splash screen and then have a carousel effect down here, or this one where we have a big splash screen, a big home page with the latest and navigation, and then it has an upward, it brings you down and down and down. Or this one where you click on it and it expands to review all of them. Or this one where we combined this idea and this idea together to create sort of like one big idea. So yeah, this is our wireframing session. So again, I'll show you guys the design. So here they are. Please don't murder me in the comments. I'm not an artist by any means. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below, which idea do you think is the best to go with. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this wireframing video. Leave the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, I'm Hani from Bumblebee Technology, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.